All right. It's morning. I'm not awake, but I will say it's a beautiful morning. It's actually so nice that I'm actually not running the air conditioning this morning. The door is open to the rest of the house. Um, it started off like this yesterday morning too. I was able to keep the door open for a little while, but then eventually I had to turn the AC on. All the machines produce a lot of heat. This is a small room, but I tell you what, slept good last night. Nice cool weather, finally getting into the winter season for us, which just means the temperatures get down to like, I don't know, 15 Celsius at night. It's cool. It's nice. All right, let's wake up together with some Elder Scrolls Online. That's right, Transcend. ESO, 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 ESO. And then this afternoon we'll be back for some more Voyages of Nera. But tomorrow afternoon, everybody, we're going to start the day with Fallout 76. But tomorrow, I don't know if you caught the announcement yesterday. Um, Earlier this year, Pillars of Eternity announced that they were going to be bringing turn-based mode to their first game, which was traditionally only real-time with pause. The second game, Pillars of Eternity 2 Deadfire, they eventually added turn-based mode to it after launch. Well, another company did, but it was part of a port. But they never did the first game. After the success of Baldur's Gate 3 and everything, um, Josh Sawyer had made some comments about like if they ever gave us the budget of Baldur's Gate 3, I would make Pillars of Eternity 3. And then shortly after that, they made the announcement that they were bringing turn-based mode to Pillars of Eternity 1. That was announced earlier this year. It was announced yesterday that it's going into beta on the 5th, which is tomorrow. So, I don't know how it's going to work quite yet. They said it's going to be available on Steam and the Xbox PC. So, as soon as that's available, that will probably be tomorrow afternoon's stream. So today is going to be Elder Scrolls Online, Voyages of Nera in the afternoon, and tomorrow is going to be Fallout 76 in the morning, and in the afternoon we're going into Pillars of Eternity, baby. We're going to go into that beta testing. I can ride a fox? No, go back. What was this? I can get a fox mount? I'm sorry, what? Oh, there's a free... Oh, that's an event quest. How do I... Dude, I probably just need to sub up this morning, don't I? You can bring a friend? Interesting. I haven't... is that the one that has Sean Bean in it, Dark Lord? I had seen some previews for it, but the one thing that made me a little... I'm glad to hear that it's good. Chris and I love fantasy shows, so we might have to start watching that. The worst part about me subbing up is that I will immediately turn around and start spending my shit on things like this rather than buying the DLCs. I'm like, don't look at the store. Don't look at the store. Don't look at the store. Excuse me. Where am I right now? Oh, I'm right here. Okay. Yeah, I just gotta resist because the moment I sub up, and if I don't, yeah, what I need to do is I need to go make a list of all of the quests, DLC packs, whatever that I need to buy. That way I know as soon as I make my sub purchase, I can immediately go start purchasing all of those DLCs. And then if I have any points left over, if and only if, I can go buy things like mounts. Alright, we're going to work on MSQ today, at least for a little bit. The one thing I have to be careful of when the doors open like this is Leia will sneak in here and try to do naughty things, jump on desks and stuff, so I have to be kind of conscious if she's trying to sneak in the room. I want his staff.
It is good to see you again, and I do see you in my own way. You're a wound in time, a tear in reality that shouldn't exist and cannot long endure.
Hang on, I gotta close some stuff down here. Why do you speak in riddles, Prophet?
Fate speaks in riddles. Your fate was written in the scrolls long ago. It is entwined with the fate of the 5 companions. I have finally located Lyris Titanborn in Cold Harbor.
Is she safe? Is she secret? Is she safe?
She works a terrible forge under the lash of the great deceiver, Molog Bal. Her soul is in great danger. You must go to her. I can manifest a gate to that dark realm, but you must go quickly.
Let's do it.
Tread carefully in Molog Bal's realm. You are important. The scrolls have so named you.
What happened to Lyris after we escaped Cold Harbor?
After Lyris took my place in the Wailing Prison so that we might escape, the Daedra moved her to the Foundry of Woe. It is a place of torment and despair. She toils endlessly making weapons for the enemy.
How do you know this?
The god of schemes invaded my mind many times during my imprisonment. It was a tortuous experience, but by forcing his way into my mind, he inadvertently opened his own thoughts to me, and thus created a chink in his own armor.
How so?
We are connected, he and I. With concentration, I can see through his eyes. He feels my presence, and it fills him with rage. When you enter the Foundry to recover Lyris, I can keep his attention focused on me. He will be blind to you for a time.
I forgot to medicate this morning. We might have to remedy that shortly. Isn't that dangerous, sir?
It will be a far greater danger for you to enter Cold Harbor without this distraction. It is Molog Bal's realm, and his power there is great. I will endeavor to distract him in this manner whenever you travel there.
Fair enough. Jason Burt says, good morning, nice watching the stream. New watching the stream. Watched a bunch of your YouTube on New World. Good to see someone streams early in the morning so I can watch. Oh yes, we are live every single morning around this time. What time is it? It's like 4:45, 4:50. We usually start about 4:30, sometime between 4:30 and 5 a.m. every single day on YouTube, Twitch, and Kick. We go for about 4 hours in the morning, and then I come back in the afternoon and do another 3 to 4 hours in the afternoon. Afternoon sessions are a little more all over the place. Sometimes it's 3 o'clock in the afternoon, sometimes it's 5 o'clock in the afternoon. usually 4-ish, like 4 o'clock-ish Central Time is when the afternoon streams happen. But then there's days when I'm like, you know what, I'm going to be busy at 4 o'clock. Let's start the next stream at 1 o'clock in the afternoon. So the afternoon streams can be random as well. We have to go find Lyris. Whip crack.
You're alive. Are you really here, or is this another trick?
It is indeed me. I need more coffee, too. The prophet sent me to find you.
And he's still alive. Thank the gods. But you can't stay. You have to leave before they find you here.
Not leaving without you, honey.
You don't understand. They've done something to me. I can't leave.
What do you mean?
It's hard to describe. My memories, my feelings, they've been fragmented, ripped apart. And all the fragmented pieces have been locked away in different parts of the foundry.
Let's go get them.
I've tried. The Daedra took everything. My willpower, my courage, my sense of self. I'm an empty shell. And the fragments are reflections of my worst fears and most painful memories. I can't. I don't think I can face them.
We'll do it together. Come on.
I'll do my best. Lead on.
Let's do this. Do we have combat? Did not know he was here. Mess with the bull, you get the horns. Come on, buddy. A little bit of lightning, a little bit of thunder. Do I have any food? If I don't have food, that's probably one of the things I'm gonna have to take care of. Probably today, actually. I should probably go learn provisioning and start making food for myself if I don't have any, because I had some health recovery, bound crown refreshing drink. It's an alcoholic drink. That's 2 hours. I mean, it's better than nothing. Oh, we have some containers. Style? I'll take motifs. Oh, I guess you can take all of them. Oh, I'll take all of those things too. Guess I should have checked this earlier because there's stuff in here. And I should probably, I mean, I have enough, somebody sent me some coin.
This can't be.
I should probably just go buy a bunch of jute off the
Childhood home in Skyrim.
market so that I can focus on doing some crafting. Alright, we have to settle her regret here.
My parents' graves. My mother died in childbirth. My father was distant. Cold. I think he blamed me for my mother's death. I ran off to become a mercenary when I was 16. I never saw my father again. He was murdered by an old enemy. Father? Papa? Is that you?
Let's go find out.
Bleed, you bastard! Die like the monster you are! Your mind and soul are already ours. Abandon your pathetic rescue.
Who are you? Why does Lyris walk with you?
Who are you?
In life, I was Gyalda, father to Lyris. My spirit was torn from its rest and brought to this foul place. The Daedra forced me to experience my own murder again and again. I thought my torment would never end.
Well, they're using you to keep Lyris shackled to Cold Harbor.
I don't understand. Lyris was always a free spirit. Why would my presence bind her here? Lyris, is this true, child?
You were always so cold. So distant. My mother died giving me life. It was my fault. I should never have been born.
Lyris, look at me. The blood of giants flows through my veins. Your mother was a Nord. I gave her my seed without thought for her safety. That's why she died. Not because of you, child. Because of me.
I thought you blamed me. You couldn't even look at me, Papa.
Do you not see? When I looked at you, I saw her face. I loved her, child. Just as I love you. More than life itself. We cannot change the past. Nor should we cling to it. You must not let these feelings haunt you. Let them go. Let me go.
I love you too, Papa. Rest now. Be at peace. He's gone. Come on, let's get out
Let's
of here.
get out of here. I had the sniffles. It's never fun.
This place is a labyrinth of hopelessness built to compound the misery of those who labor here.
You know the worst part? I was just thinking about this. This is for Transcend, what we were talking about earlier. The worst part about looking at the store, this is the part. This is why I haven't done it yet, because I will spend points. My brother and I, we have spent a lot of money in Star Wars Republic and Lord of the Rings Online because of things like when I saw this right here, the Explorer's Pack donkey. This right here, that and the Fox mount. I can't get that out of my head. Like, I've been sitting here playing this quest line, and the only thing I can think about is how cute that fucking donkey is. And how I need to have it. Cash shops are the devil. Now, the good thing is I can resist, but a lot of people can't. Because they are weak-willed.
Careful.
I will be
It's my
weak-willed if
old
I have the
mercenary
points,
camp.
which is
There
why I
was
haven't
our
bought it
commander.
yet.
We were fighting to free the Empire from the yoke of the long.
I literally have to make a list and say these are
Tried
the
to
only
be a
things
good
I'm allowed to
soldier.
purchase, because otherwise I'm just
The
like,
rest
I'll
of
buy
the
that,
unit.
I'll buy that, I'll buy
They
that.
treated me like a freak.
Dearbrum
were
says,
afraid of
Six
me.
Life has a list of all
I
the quests
died
related to
my
the
armor, so
DLC
I
on this
failed
website.
inspection.
Nice.
Bastards.
It's almost like they
Camp
know.
full of people
I know, it's
so
FOMO, Gray.
alone.
I gotta check myself. It's correct. I'm susceptible. It's a mental illness. FOMO. Gotta get it out. It's like I can't buy Pop-Tarts because if there are Pop-Tarts in the house, I will eat them, and I can't eat just one because the serving size is just one, as my wife loves to remind me. But the packet has two. I'm sorry, the packet has two. Don't fucking tell me the serving size is one when the packet has two. Like, the serving size is obviously two because there's two in the packet. So, yeah, I just don't buy Pop-Tarts. Maybe twice a year I'll buy Pop-Tarts. Maybe 3 times, sometimes 3 times a year. It's usually for special occasions I will buy myself Pop-Tarts because I just... And then, like, yesterday I bought I'll show you. So I have a bad sweet tooth, which is why I just don't buy sugary things because otherwise I have no self-control. We were at the supermarket yesterday, and I was like, you know what? I haven't done sweet tooths in a while, and so these Milky Ways are like, I don't know, it's like $6, right? It's like $1 a bar, and there's these like, they're like 4 inches. That's actually 8. Um, I can't open one of these and just have like a bite or two and then put it in the fridge and save it for later. If I open this thing, I will sit here and eat the whole thing, and then I will feel kind of shitty for the next couple of hours from all the sugar, and it's not even so much it's like all the fat and everything, and I'm just gonna sit here and be like regretting life's decisions. But it's when it's this could be so sexual if you want it to be too. When it's in your mouth, it's so good, and it's only afterwards. The post bar syndrome, the post candy bar syndrome. When you have post candy bar clarity, and you're sitting there, why did I just eat that? Um, I love candy and sweets. So yeah, that's a thing. But yeah, I think yeah, I don't. I eat real fruit every single day. There are times when I just want some fucking candy, and it's few times a year I'll do that. Um, I think those are the first candy bars I've bought all year. No, I had a Snickers bar like about 3 months ago. I had a Snicker bar. I bought a Snickers bar at the store about 3 months ago. So I only do candy bars like, yeah, it's really rare for me to do candy bars. But it was Halloween, you know, and so I'm like watching everything on TikTok and everywhere is just all these kids eating candy and parents giving out candy, and I was like, I'm gonna go buy a fucking candy bar for myself. Um, the tricky part, Snickers are the bomb. I love Snickers. The tricky part is eating them when my grandniece can't see, because I am trying to teach her, you know, candy's bad. And it's like, do as I say, not as I do. So I have to eat them in secret. She's not here this week because she's really sick. So with the flu, with influenza. So I was like, it's a safe week for me to buy some candy for myself. But no, FOMO is not real, Transcend. FOMO is not real. It's just people who have no. You're not wrong. I make fun of it all the time. It's people who have no impulse control. It's the same people who can't go to the bar and just have one drink. You know, they can't go out with friends and drink Coca-Cola instead of a beer. They have to. They have to drink the beer. They have to have not just one beer. They have to have 17 beers.
Do you think this is a test?
Everything in bad in excess. That's right. It's what you need to tell your mom, because she keeps coming back for more, and I keep telling her, Mom, look, you don't need any more, but she keeps coming back. Sorry, it was time for a mom joke. We haven't done any mom jokes in about a week. uh, we do eat a lot of fruit in our house, though. Because especially with our grannies here, we try to set a good example. So Chris eats more fruit than I do, but I generally have a banana every other day, and I have frozen fruits that I put in my smoothies, which I have at night, which is strawberries, blackberries, blueberries, and raspberries. So it's a fruit medley. So I get a cup of berries with my smoothie at night. It's almond milk, whey protein. I like chocolate, and handful of fruit. I eat the one thing that like Chris doesn't do, which I do. She prefers vegetables to like salads, and I really like salads. So I generally eat a salad every single day um, around lunchtime. And it's just simple. I buy the pre-bagged salad mix, throw it in a bowl, add some mozzarella cheese, a little bit of Italian dressing, like some cherry tomatoes, maybe a can of sardines, fresh bread, hunk of fresh bread. I'm pretty satisfied with that. Or if we've got grilled chicken, I'll throw some grilled chicken in there. We do generally eat pretty healthy, mostly because of my wife. Because if it was just me, I would not eat as healthily as we do. Chris does a good job of making sure that we eat healthy. But especially as I get older, it's especially important for men. You got to make sure you get enough fiber and fruits and veggies, and because prostate cancer is a real thing for a lot of men, and you have to worry about your health. And I am getting to that age, so I know when I was younger, I used to just live off of sandwiches and a bag of potato chips. The construction worker diet. Just throw a sandwich, bag of chips, a piece of fruit, Dr. Pepper, or can of pop or whatever in my lunchbox, and good to go. And then I'd have a burger on the way home. But yeah, I haven't done that for years. But yeah, my one weakness, and I talk about this for potato chips. I can't. I eat potato chips like every day, and I really probably shouldn't.
Did you find something?
But I love chips, man.
I can't believe it. This armor is who I am. It's what I am. A warrior without her armor is like a bear without claws.
But I do self-control in terms of portions. I only have like a handful of potato chips every day. I can actually, like, Chris cannot. That is the one thing I would say. My wife, if I buy her a bag, the puffy Cheetos, like the ones that look like your finger, like the big puffy Cheetos. If we buy a bag of puffy Cheetos, Chris will open the bag and she will disappear. She'll just disappear into a corner of the house somewhere with her phone, and like 45 minutes later come out with just a cheesy hand, and like she's been scrolling TikTok, just like eating the whole bag of puffy Cheetos. So she, whenever we buy the puffy Cheetos, she has me just like, I have to put them in a bowl for her, and that's her portion. Like, she gets a portion, and then I take the bag because if she has the bag, she will just rah, 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 rah. It's funny. That's like her one weakness is.
Excellent. I'm ready.
That's some good looking armor, Lyris.
Watch your step. All the mining has made these tunnels unstable. Abner Thorn, you traitorous bastard. I should have expected to find you here.
Don't be a fool, Titanborn. I'm trying to help you. Your hatred poisons you. Warriors are like steel. When you lose your temper, you lose your worth.
Help me. You betrayed us all, then went back to licking Money Marco's boot before the smoke cleared.
I did what I had to do. And as a show of my good intentions, I have a gift for you. But be warned, Cold Harbor will not give it up easily.
Is that... Sure, Bones, it is. Vestige, that's my battle axe.
Hello. Oh shit, I better watch my health. Is it eating me?
It's good to have you back. Are you thirsty for Daedric blood, old friend?
I believe it is.
My axe.
She has a smile on her face now. That's
It
awesome.
feels good to have it back. It's part of me.
It's
Losing
a
it
little
was
too
like
much
losing an
though. They
arm.
need to pull the corners down a little bit. Why would Tharn try to help you?
I don't know. I don't trust him and I never will. But it's odd. The blind hatred I felt when I saw him. I could have strangled him with my bare hands. But now... I think he was right. That hatred was poisoning me.
How do you feel now?
Better. Stronger. Almost whole again. Isn't that strange? I feel powerful enough to take on Umaril the Unfeathered himself.
What's
I feel
next?
We're not done yet. We need to keep moving forward. The passage is blocked by a rock slide. But now that I have my axe back, I might be able to break through it.
Let's check it out. This rock wall?
Stand back. No damn pile of pebbles is gonna stop me now.
You go, girl. Girl power.
So many Daedric beasties, so little time. We need to keep moving.
Man, that spell takes a lot to level up. Oh, I missed it. Oh, you hide, waiting for me. All that waiting just to get your face caved in. What is he doing? He's like beating his chest and like regenning or something? I don't know.
Did you hear that? It sounded like... It couldn't be.
My inventory's full. What? way. I have not been paying attention to picking shit up. Am I ever gonna use poison? I don't know. Shit, I need to go like break down armor. Well, let's at least drop the normal shitty poison. Can I drop all these tonics? Did you just sneak in here? Look who just stuck into the room. Oh, she disappeared already. What are you doing? Come here. Did you finally decide to come down off the top of the fridge? Yeah. Oh, are you enjoying being queen of the house this morning? Because everybody else is outside. Only Leia's inside and she's sleeping in bed with mommy. So you got free reign of the house for a little while. How are you doing? Oh, don't bite me. Are you gonna go back out? That at least gave me like 8 slots. I gotta take care of inventory. Damn, I'm all full up. Okay. All clothier materials. Take attachments. Oh, that sound effect was pretty wicked.
Sai, what's happened to you? What have they done?
Lyris. Lyris. I can see you. Are you really there?
Sai, it's me. We're seeing some kind
Baldur's
of
Gate
vision of
1
you.
flashbacks.
Do you know where you are?
I don't know. They're torturing me. They want the Amulet of Kings. I need to tell them where it's hidden. But I haven't broken. Not yet.
Sai, you need to hold on. We're going to find you. I'll make sure of it. We'll find you. Somehow we'll get you out of there. Sai? Sai! No! Bring him back, you bastards! That was no trick. That was Sai Sahan.
You gonna be alright?
Sai's a friend. Maybe my best friend. We need to find him and get him out of there. We need to tell the Prophet about this. He'll know what to do. But first, we need to find a way out of here. I don't care what else they throw at us. Nothing is going to keep me from helping Sai.
Let's go. Alright. I need more coffee. I'll be right back. Speaking of salads, I just had some salad. A little bit of Santa salad to go along with my coffee. Santa salad, Satan salad. Your pick. Probably don't want to get in that gooey steam. I wonder if I can turn that off. She ran through it without me. By the way, is this ever going to level up? I feel like that skill is taking forever. I want to be able to morph it. Advance into the foundry. I should... man, I mean, the problem is I see something like this and I'm like, loot it, because it's crafting materials. Probably after we do this quest, that when we have to go out and talk to the prophet, I probably just I need to definitely go break down everything.
Something's wrong. All the doubt, the fear, loneliness. It's all coming back. I have to push through this. Let's go.
Stand me up, logger. But definitely need to make... I probably should learn how to make food. Provisioning. Oh my god, why you keep showing me all these chests, blueprints? That's furnishings for the house, man. High Elf Desk. Can I preview it? You can learn recipes for furniture? Dude, I am so gonna get lost in the housing system in this game if you can craft furniture. I thought it was just stuff you would buy.
It's the source of all my fears. I can hear it whispering to me, taunting me.
Ooh, did you just fear me?
Did it! The voices, the whispering. Oh, this whole time it was like watching myself from a distance. I felt disconnected. But now, this is the best I've felt in years. Like I've been reborn. And I owe it all to you. Thank you.
Thank me later, baby. We gotta get out of here.
We need to rescue Sai. Then we've got a world to save.
You know, if I was her, I would be running to this portal and she's like casually strolling.
Lyris, child. Are you all right?
Yes, Prophet, I'm fine. The vestige freed my mind from the Daedra's control.
Thank the Divines. Your loss would have thrown all into chaos.
Oh.
They won't take me again. Not alive, at least.
Okay, she knows this is candy. This is the funniest thing. I don't know if I can show you guys this, if I can pan the camera. She is over here, so I brought that in here to show you guys, and she is over here like, I don't know if you can see her. She's like sniffing, she was just licking the bag of candy. She's like, ooh, that smells good. She finally went back to her bed and laid down. She's a smart little kitty.
You brought Lyris back, and largely intact from the look of her.
She's been through a lot.
And she will need time to recover. One does not leave such a place unscarred.
We saw a projection of Sai Sahan. He spoke to us.
What did he say? Did Sai tell you where he is being held? Then we must locate him before Menimarco forces him to reveal the amulet's hiding place.
We also saw Abner Tharn.
Did he? I thought he had firmly aligned himself with Menimarco and his worm cult. Curiouser and curiouser.
Sai Sahan said that Menimarco wants the Amulet of Kings. Why?
As you saw in my visions, the amulet's misuse ripped a hole in the barrier that protects Tamriel from the forces of oblivion. That damage must be undone, and the amulet is the key. But to find the amulet, we must first locate Sai Sahan.
How can I help?
For now you must leave me to my meditation. I must set my mind to the task of locating Sai Sahan. Until then, embrace the unknowable. The drops of water cannot know themselves to be a river, yet the river flows on.
One last thing. Why did Molek Bal leave Lyris any possibility of escape?
Perhaps it was simply arrogance.
I don't
Perhaps
have...
it was all part of his grand scheme. Who can know the logic of a Daedric prince? I will call upon you again when the time is right.
What happens if
Farewell,
you don't have
Mr.
space which I don't have space right now, and you claim something like this, does it go into like an overflow? Because I don't have space. I have 3 empty spaces in my inventory. I'm Googling stuff to figure out. If your inventory is full when completing a quest, the reward item is lost unless you have an empty slot to claim it. Quest items do not take up inventory space, but you still need to make room for the reward itself. You must first clear space. Quest items are tracked. Yeah, I don't want to risk that. We can travel back here by fast travel, so we're gonna go solve this solution. I think we're all down here, right? That music feels rather epic for the fact that I'm just dropping off some crafting supplies. Did I track the wrong thing? What the hell? Woodworker? Oh, it's because I tracked the woodworker and not the woodworking station. Herp derp! We're live every day at the same place. Killer Fox, YouTube, Twitch, and Kick every single morning from about 4:30 a.m. Central. We usually go 4 to 5 hours in the morning, and then I come back in the middle of the afternoon for another 3 to 4 hours. I need to figure out something to do with all these glyphs if I'm not going to use them. Oh, you know what I forgot to do? Hold on. I need to do research, don't I? I forgot about the research thing. Since I'm sitting here, good morning from the seas of Neris SJ. I will be back this afternoon for some more Voyages of Nera. Do I still only have one research tab? I do. Ah, I need my inventory. Hang on. Damn it. This is when, yeah, I need to legitimately, this is gonna make me go do the sub, isn't it? I need the bag space, god damn it. Where the fuck's the bank at? All the way up here. Remind me to come back there. Did I track the Mages Guild, not the bank? I need to wake up, man. Where the bank was up here. Fuck. This is what happens when you wake bake and play video games. Look at those views.
So, you're the one that saved the queen, eh?
I'm
Fivefold.
indeed. Don't want to withdraw, I want to deposit. No, hang on. Withdraw. I did not mean to put the necklace. I only want to put... Chanting. I gotta figure out what to do with these glyphs too, man. I feel like I'm never gonna use that writ. I could be wrong. Oh yeah, I'm gonna burn up everything with the provisioning. That's just trash. Everything else can be broken down.
Yes! Yeah!
That's right. Yeah.
I lost it somewhere.
Get some. Alright, let's go back down to here. Thanks for the sub over on Twitch, Super Ricky. Appreciate the support. Oh yeah, it's 100%. It's one of the smartest decisions any game company has ever made. Is tying a crafting bag with unlimited space to a monthly subscription. That is a brilliant marketing move, and it's fair. It's literally fair. Because it's like, if you don't want to craft, you don't need it. You don't. You can buy additional inventory space with coin. Grind it out. But if you do want to craft, like I do, then you want the bag. You know, it's very simple, and it is very fair. Because it's not tied to any sort of like gotcha mechanics. It's literally just, if you don't use it, you don't need it. But if you are gonna use it, you could definitely need it. All right. Now this is something that I just don't know enough about, which is the... Would you get out of the way, birdie? Chair, whatever's getting me stuck. This right here, I need to figure out how to use enchanting and do, like... Or I need to research the glyphs and figure out what I use the glyphs for. How to attach glyphs. I haven't looked into any of that, and I have all those glyphs. So I think for now that we're here in town, I do need to go back and turn that quest in. Once I do all of this, I'll go turn the quest in, and then I'm going to come back, and I think we're going to focus the next hour or so on crafting, because I really do need to figure this shit out. Break down everything, use all my mats. Figure out how to enchant items. No worries, Super Ricky. Glad to see you here. By the way, for everybody who's new this morning, we're an hour into the morning stream. Every single day, same time. 4 to 5 hours every morning. We come back in the afternoon, 4 to 5 hours. That's not true. Afternoon streams are like 2 to 3 in the afternoon. We do about 8 hours of streaming a day. Sometimes longer, but usually about 8 hours a day. This is a day job. I play a lot of games. We're always live on YouTube, Twitch, and Kick. We have occasionally done TikTok live streaming. I'm probably going to get back into that soon. I'm waiting for them to approve the Streamlabs connection. Everything in between the streams happens on YouTube. We do a lot of game guides, reviews, etc. We're currently playing Elder Scrolls Online on Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays in the morning slots, and Fallout 76 on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays in the morning slot. The afternoon slots right now, we're playing Voyages of Nera. They dropped their new update yesterday. We'll be back again this afternoon for more of that. Tomorrow, we're going to be diving into the Pillars of Eternity open beta for the turn-based mode that's coming in the pipeline. We'll probably do that for a couple of days. And then we're also working on the Watchtower mod for Starfield. And then on the 10th, there may be something on the 10th I can't talk about yet. NDAs and all that stuff. Stay tuned. Lots of fun stuff. Also, excuse me.
What are you, a soft robes mage? Move it.
Okay. That should have deconned pretty much everything in my inventory. Still gotta figure out what to do with the glyphs. We'll get to that. Oh, and I could probably sell the junk.
Move, move, move! You think the Daedra are going to wait for you?
Ugh. The teeth on these saws are flatter than mine.
It's a good looking hunk of bread. I'm kind of hungry. Oh, recipes. Let's go claim these rewards, because this is a whole new set of gear. And then we'll go back, and I need to do the provisioning quest, I think.
Dearest child, are you alright?
Yes, Prophet, I'm fine. The vestige freed my mind from the Daedra's control.
Thank the divines. Your loss would have thrown all into chaos.
They won't take me again. Not alive, at least.
Lyris is safe, and whole.
Yep,
Perhaps
we
it
went
was
through this
simply
before.
arrogance. Perhaps it was all...
Oh yeah, got an achievement, Daughter of Giants. Hell yeah. Shoulders. That's a huge upgrade. We're going from a level 5 item to a level 23 item. Crazy. Do I really care about maximum health? Not that much, I don't think. Health recovery? Oh, it's also giving me some maximum mana. Oh, man. That's a... yeah. Okay. So that's all the new gear. Really close with Lightning Splash, man. Subclassing. Level 50. Passives with the staff. Okay. We need to go back and work on crafting. Chronicles of 5 Companions. He's probably going to call me back immediately, right? Alright, provisioning. I could have sworn I had a quest for that. I think it was the guy in the Mages Guild. Which is over here.
There you are, Vestige. Come to the harborage. We must speak.
Yep. You could wait, sir. We're going to do some crafting. I think it was this guy, because he was off to the side of the Mages Guild, I think. Off to the side of the circle. Pretty sure he was the provisioning guy. Yeah.
There is much more I can teach you. What else do you hope to learn from me?
Can you tell me about provisioning certification?
A provisioner condenses the essence of ingredients into food or drink. A true artist balances palate with nutrition.
I would love to be
I can
certified
share
as
this
a
noble
proficient.
profession, but I can only certify one craft at a time. Understood?
Understood.
Provisioning is a rewarding yet grueling profession. Gruel, you see. I am capable of levity, on occasion. First, you'll need a recipe and some ingredients. Then you shall roast a pig.
Dude, roast pig is delicious.
Yes, I hope you don't think it beneath you.
I don't.
As bards learn lyrics before singing them, provisioners must work from recipes. A recipe specifies volume, proportion, and preparation time. Understanding these principles is key.
Very well. Where should I find a recipe?
I keep an old rival's recipe nearby. Go, find and memorize it. Return to me when you have done so.
Where else can I find recipes?
Provisioners are quite secretive, but all is fair in brews and stews. Some provisioners hide recipes in old drawers or shelves, thinking themselves clever. Better to memorize the recipe, then others cannot possibly learn your secrets.
That's a good tip, sir. Anywhere I can purchase recipes?
Should coin be of no issue to you, guilds often sell such items in their guild stores. You may also trade with an ally if they have any excess.
I call this Shalador's legacy. The great man himself was the pioneer of this technique.
Hello, recipe.
The system of inter-evocative hermetic harmonic resonance we still use today was developed during the construction of the Crystal Tower.
Recipes. Nope, 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 nope.
Roast pig is an easy recipe to learn, but difficult to master.
Yeah, I'm sure there is a brews and stews joke somewhere in there too. I don't know what it is.
Provisions are only as good as their ingredients. The fewer the better. Simplicity of pairing is key. Now, go find ingredients for roast pig. If my stocks are empty, you should find what you need in town.
From where?
Barrels, sacks of grain, kitchens, of course. It's food, it's simply around.
Can I purchase
Find
ingredients?
What you need and take it. Should coin be of no issue to you, guilds often sell.
He keeps mentioning guilds. Acquire white meat.
Now I know some of you are wondering why I ban necromancy in my club.
From brewers and chefs in taverns, says Clever. It does point me to the tavern, Clever. Like the quest is literally pointing me to the tavern. So maybe it does inadvertently. Like maybe it is sort of pointing me in the direction because it's telling me to go to the tavern, and when I go into the tavern there's going to be merchants in there that I can buy things from. Let's see if it points me to a merchant. Or like a barrel or something.
I have to speak with my...
Well, it just has it like I could steal it. But let's... These guys have ingredients.
I brew fragrant elixirs.
So yeah, you can... definitely buy some things here.
And you are?
Once you're returned with the ingredients, we'll determine whether you know how to combine them. I've always believed the hunt for ingredients is its own reward.
What's my next step?
Now, the moment of truth. Go to a cooking pot with your ingredients and follow the recipe. Return to me with the results.
Oh, they're not
So
talking
your
about player
worth as a
guilds. They're
cook
talking about
may
like
be
thieves
judged.
guild, mage guilds, fighter guilds. Yeah, that's probably the case, Decalam. The quest is older than brewers and chefs selling ingredients, so they never updated the dialogue. What's the difference between cooking and brewing?
Ingredients? One is solid, the other liquid. Truly.
Right. Roast pig. Ooh, tarragon chicken, which is delicious, by the way.
Bring me your culinary creation so I might inspect it. I'll determine whether or not you deserve certification.
Yes, chef. Here's my dish, chef.
Interesting scent. Do I detect a hint of Wamasu? No, that can't be right. Not how I do it, of course, but interesting enough to pass certification. You may now fulfill provisioning writs. Keep your pots warm and your ladle clean.
Here's a question for those of you who have done a lot of crafting this game. When you do a crafting writ, do you get the ingredients needed to complete the writ, or do you have to source your ingredients to make the writs?
Your command of the crafts is impressive.
I would have to, so you can, I need to go fishing if I want to get fishes to fillet. You have to get the materials yourself, though you can get some random mats as a reward. Okay. Yep, that's another gotcha. Gotta get you back into that crafting bag. Yeah, it sounds like that's the case, Thaner. Because I know in EverQuest 2, crafting writs, the NPCs, like you have to go get the writs for yourselves. Whereas in like Vanguard Saga of Heroes, they gave you the materials due to the crafting writs. But I think most games, like if you do crafting writs, you have to get the materials on your own. Having not done them here, I'm generally just kind of curious. Oh, there's dailies? I didn't know there were dailies. I should have anticipated that there were dailies, but I haven't paid attention to there being dailies. How do you see what the dailies are? Probably Activity Finder. Aha! Interesting.
I brew fragrant elixirs.
Recipe already known. Okay. That got me to level 4 anyway, with the provisioning, but now I'm like out of stuff, so this is where we would need to like buy or find more things. Chef, what do you have?
You are needing a good meal.
I will take that. I think I already have banana surprise. I'm buying one of everything. So far I'm not seeing that they have any like raw ingredients per se. Oh, there's just a set to maximum. I just noticed that button. Perfect. Okay. Because it would be great if I could find someone who sells like wheat and just buy like 500 wheat. Look for a grocer? Perfect. Yeah, that's definitely what I would want. Well, I've learned how to do that. I need to... How do I use glyphs? This is my next thing. Apply the glyph to a matching setting of gear by going to that gear and selecting enchant. So... Oh. So right now it has the absorb magic enchantment. And if I install one of these, it's going to replace. Fuck me this whole time. Okay. Nah, it's already got a fiery on it. Like... So I would just essentially be... replacing the one that this already has. Why not? So that's how you use the enchantments at the very least. Okay. I didn't quite understand how those worked, but now I do. That's 141 magic recovery. Yeah, I don't care about any of those. So if I'm not mistaken, I'm pretty sure I saw over here the ability to strip down glyphs that I don't need into something else, which I don't know what those are.
The price you're asking is outrageous.
By the way, I'm assuming these are the blue quests you're talking. Somebody mentioned earlier that the blue quests, when you see the blue quests, those are like the dailies and writs and stuff. Because I see blue quests on the minimap right now. I'm assuming those are for the writs. Yeah. The column says there's a provisioner in Ardon near the docks. Ardon. I have plenty of money. I'm not worried about it at the moment. What the hell is Praxis? Extraction. Yeah, see, here I can extract all of these. And they give me... Somebody... I think that was Chris that just walked by. She scared the shit out of me. I normally don't have the office door open, and so the corner of my eye caught like some shadowy figure walking past, and it just scared the shit out of me. Like these, Ta, Makoma, Jade, Jajora. Like, I haven't learned about enchanting yet, so I don't know. I'll need to go do the enchantment. Enchantment? Enchantment! We'll have to do the certification at some point to learn about that. Enchantment! Okay, why can't I craft those, I wonder? Oh, because I hadn't done the style yet. Hold up. Okay. Yeah, I don't have enough. Alright, so now we can go break everything down. That got me a point. Can't do anything until I get to rank 10, so I would need to do a lot more. which makes sense. Okay. I'm guessing, based on what I've seen so far, that one of the quickest ways to level up is going to be through deconstructing items. And probably an easy way to do that would be to go to, and I'm just assuming here, would be to go to like the market, player market, and buy a bunch of low-level items for super cheap and bring them back and mass deconstruct. If I had to guess. I could be wrong on that. Chat can fill me in, but I would guess that that's an assumption, which is how you would. What is the other game that does I think it's World of Warcraft, right? Disenchantment, enchantment. I remember or maybe it's World of Warcraft Classic. Somewhere in World of Warcraft, I remember you can deconstruct items, and that was the strategy for that. Was you just go buy a bunch of low-level items off the broker and just mass deconstruct. Chris is officially awake. I'm gonna go say good morning. I'll be right back. I am gonna make potato salad today. I was just coordinating with Chris. She's gonna cook some she's gonna boil my potatoes down and make me some hard-boiled eggs. What I had this marked for something. I don't remember what I was coming down here for. I do need to go to the bank though and drop all this stuff off. Oh, don't I need to go to the stable too every single time I log in to like get some sort of mount boost thingy? I'll probably need to do that while I'm in town.
Do I know you?
Fivefold veneration.
Am I ever going to use poison? No. Potions, yes. What happened? What? What are you pointing at? Oh, you're pointing at Lucas. What are you doing, buddy? Thank you. I didn't know what you were pointing at, Chris. I have so the door is open, and Chris is in there drinking coffee. You probably won't be able to see her back at the back. I don't normally leave the office door open, but it's a beautiful morning, and Lucas chews cables, and he had come in the door and was snooping around. I didn't see him. Yes, buddy. What's up? Gotta quickly make sure there's no cables hanging down anywhere. That's a housing item I can open. Yeah, this is gonna fill my house up, isn't it? Fill my, Yep. There's bank capacity 100. You're gonna make me do it. You're gonna make me do it. Alright. I think I'm gonna start with just a 3-month sub. Just to keep it light. I don't need to do a whole year at the moment. ESO Plus membership. Join today. Alright, we're going to move to another screen while I do this because I don't need to give away all my, like, password deets and all that stuff. We're going to sub up. I know, they got me. We're going to do a 3-month sub. Hang on, I got to go put this in my tax document too. I gotta open up my tax deduction document. And we are in the month of November. I always do 3 months for like Lord of the Rings Online, Star Wars Republic. But some games, when I know I'm going to be playing them for the foreseeable future, I will sub up for a whole year. Like World of Warcraft, I've done a full year before. I've done a full year for Star Wars: The Old Republic, EverQuest 2. All right. Thank you for your purchase. That was $41.99. That's right, Hector. It not only has loading screens, but it's totally worth buying. Alright. Do I have to log out for the subs to go live? Or is it automatically live already?
Fivefold venerations, my friend.
Oh, it's immediately there. That's cool, so it's instant. Alright. Oh, here's a question. If don't I have to craft the bag? How do I get the crafting bag? Yeah. How do I get the crafting bag? That is definitely something I have to sort out now that I have purchased. Yes, don't tempt me. I feel like Gandalf right now translated. Don't tempt me, Frodo. You see, I would want to do good with these coins. But through me, they would do great evil related to cosmetic items and mounts. Alright, well, I gotta sort out the crafting bag immediately now that we have that taken care of. Someone, so Killer says, and Chris both say there's a setting that allows for things to go into the crafting bag. Is that something I have to toggle on? And do I need to take them out of the bank? Well, is it automatically going to do it from the bank slots? Because right now I have it all in the bank. So what counts as a crafting material? Like all this stuff? And like, so I'm very curious if it sticks it in the bag from the bank, or does it have to be in my inventory for that to work?
So, you're the one that saved the queen, eh? Fivefold venerations, my friend.
Yeah, so they're definitely all still in my bank. So let me read up on this. Okay, there's the craft bag. Crafting materials can be drawn to flee really while you are an ESO member. I bet I have to pull it because it's not. It doesn't. It's not doing it automatically from the guild bank.
Fivefold venerations, my friend.
Not the guild bank, just like the bank. Like he definitely is not automatically putting them in. Furnishings aren't going to count. Furnishing materials might count. Oops. I may have to log out and then log back in if it's not doing it upon zoning, because I've zoned in and out of this place already and it didn't do anything, so... No, it hasn't do anything, so I'm going to log all the way out and then log back in. By the way, that piece of art right there is freaking amazing. Heck, I just read your message. Don't tempt me, Frodo. You dirty pervert, old wizard, you. Oh, so you're saying they count zoning as like... Wait, like if I used a way shrine, because that prompts a loading screen. Okay. Well, they all prompt loading screens. What you doing? She is getting ready to cook potatoes. There we go. Everything is now officially in the crafting bag. So what happens when your sub runs out? Where does all that stuff go? Is there like an escrow?
Five-fold venom.
How does that work? I haven't needed soul gems yet, to be honest with you. The stuff stays in your bag. You can access it, you just can't add more. That's quite brilliant. So they're not punishing you. They don't take it away, per se. That's really interesting. So that is a very mild... Like, a lot of games, like, if you quit subbing, you lose it. Well, in this case, you're not losing it, you just can't add things anymore. So if you've subbed up for 6 months and you've stockpiled 6 months worth of stuff, and then you decide, you know what, I'm not going to play for the next 3 months. Turn the sub off, go away, come back, start playing free-to-play again, trying to figure out what to do, where to go, relearn how to play the game, you haven't played it in a few months. Oh, let's do some crafting, get myself back into the speed of things. Boom, all your stuff's still there. You can still access it, you just can't add anything to it. And then if you decide you want to resub up again and get back into the crafting game, you can do it. That's very fair. That's very, very fair. Transcend says the Fallout 76 works the same way with their sub. That's good to know. I'm not deep enough into Fallout 76 to decide if I need a sub yet, because I'm playing on the Game Pass version. But it's good to know that it works like that. Okay, well, I'm done with all of that stuff, so we could go back to doing quests. Because I need to stock up on new gear. I want his entire outfit. I want the robe, I want the staff. Although I will say, I am fairly satisfied with the robe I've been given, but I still want the staff that he has, for sure. But I am satisfied with the robes. Not necessarily the hood, but generally speaking, I think my robes look pretty good. Like, this is like the guild mage outfit, which makes me look very posh and proper. I am a mage, bow before me. Whereas the prophet's more like, I'm a rugged hermit.
God, you are safe. Good fortune did not abandon us entirely.
Are you going to make me a wizard, Professor?
Despite many days of meditating and scrying, Sai Sahan's whereabouts still elude me. The projection that you witnessed in the Fray of Woe showed him to be in great peril. If we are to find him, I will need your help, Vestige. Though Sai remains hidden from my sight, Lyris brings news that an agent of the enemy lurks in Vogelgard. Fear is on the lips of the people. Darkness walks among them. Even a blind man can sense it. It is the hand of Menamarco. If it is truly an agent of Menamarco's worm cult, it may provide us with a clue that will hasten our search. Seek this agent, but tread carefully. The worm cult is a cult of necromancy, and the undead are fearsome opponents.
How will I find this agent?
Venture to Vogelgard, speak to the fisher, Medir, and the jungler Dirinor. It was on their lips that Lyris first heard the troubles lurking in the shadows. Locate this agent of evil. Return with any personal effects they carry with them.
Hey, you want to know who's a really good actor, Gray? And this has been I started pondering this the other night. So Chris and I watched Harry and the Hendersons, which is an old cheesy movie from the 80s that I hadn't seen since I was a kid, but I was looking for something light and easy to play. And she was like, I feel like I'm an 8-year-old kid. And I'm like, that's the point of this movie, so just enjoy it. But when we were watching that movie, alright, see you, Transcend. I had not remembered the cast. And when we were watching that movie, John Lithgow is in that, right? And this got me thinking about the fact that this dude, if you want to think about an actor who can literally do anything, it's John Lithgow. He has done comedy, he has done drama, he has done suspense, he has done horror, he has done voiceovers, he was Yoda in like one of the radio dramas. Like, he has done everything. Like, going from like but I mean, literally, like, I've just been sitting here. I've been obsessing over it over the last like 48 hours since we watched that movie, because Lithgow has been in so many things. Like, I think most recently, like watching him, he was in the Perry Mason reboot they did, right, as like an attorney, and then you turn around and he's like a serial killer in Dexter, and then you go over 30 Rock from the Sun and he's doing comedy, and then you go watch Harry and the Hendersons and he's doing comedy. He's gonna be Dumbledore, exactly, in the new Harry Potter show. Like, Lithgow has done everything over the years. Like, from the time he was a young actor. And I looked at that and I went, I don't think Lithgow has been given nearly enough credit as an actor for all of the cool shit he has done over the years. Because, you know, other actors, here's another actor who can do many different things. Anthony Hopkins. Now, Anthony Hopkins is like, that's Oscar level because of a few handful of roles. But then I look at Lithgow and I'm like, I actually think Lithgow is as good as, if not has a better range than Anthony Hopkins. Because he has done way more different things. And I think it's really cool to think about him as an actor. Anyway, great. Your comment about good actors, I've literally been obsessing about Lithgow for like 2 days now, so that triggered me to be like Cliffhanger. He plays the bad guy in Cliffhanger, right? Like, he's done so many different types of roles. It's just kind of mind-boggling to think about. Like the King in Shrek, like the Muffin Man, the Muffin Man. Yeah, I think he just doesn't star in those high-end, like, Oscar-nominated films is the main difference. Is like he's a working man's actor who has just done everything over the years. Like, we just watched him. What was it? The Old Man. I think it's a. We've only watched the first season because I got canceled, so we didn't really have the push to go watch the second season. I think it's called The Old Man. It was John Lithgow and the dude. Why am I blanking on his name? Anyway, they play like these ex-CIA agents who are in their late 60s, and they have this complicated backstory. And Lithgow is one of the main actors in that. And it's like, I just continue to see him doing really cool shit. Oh shit! Are you talking about the Planet of the Apes with the one that Tim Burton did with Marky Mark, with Mark Wahlberg and that's actually a pretty good. Or no, hang on. You're talking about the remake with Caesar with Andy Serkis. Sorry, I'm thinking of the wrong Planet of the Apes. Yes, Lithgow is good in that as well. He's like the dad or the scientist, I forget. The James Franco one with Andy Serkis as Caesar. Anyway, yeah, Lithgow has done some really cool shit over the years. Sorry guys, I got sidetracked. The OCD part of my brain. Like, let's obsess over actors. James Spader is also, yes, another brilliant actor who has done lots of different things over the years. I did like the first few seasons of The Black Book, I think is what it's called, but I did get burned out after like season 5. I was like, it feels like a soap opera at this point because it's the same shit every season. But I did enjoy the first 5 seasons. I think it was called The Black Book or something. I'm always gonna love Spader's role in Stargate. I've seen that movie so many fucking times over the years. I will happily watch Stargate once a year. That's such a good film.
I hope you're not
Blacklist, not Black Book. Sorry, Blacklist. That's the one I was thinking of.
Just to make ends meet.
That's the one I was thinking of, Buzzrogue. I made it to like season 5 before I was like, I'm done at this point. Any particular looking customers lately?
Funny you should ask. There was an odd-looking Imperial fellow in town a few days ago. He was asking about local burial grounds. Said he was trying to track down his great-aunt's remains? Yeah, right. And I'm Queen Irene's Chamberlain.
Any idea where I can find him?
Last I saw him, he was heading towards the lighthouse.
I can talk to you about actors who are underrated for sure. There's a whole bunch of them. Like Sylvester Stallone. I know he's typecast because he makes a lot of money doing big action films. But if you've ever watched, he had like some people call it a slump when he was in his 40s into his 50s, where he did like Copland and a bunch of like dramatic films. Sylvester Stallone can actually act. Like he's not, and he's a brilliant writer and director. Like that guy is, I feel like Stallone is a little underrated because a lot of people only want to associate him with like Rambo and Rocky, but it's like Tulsa King has been really good, but like the Expendables series is okay, but like go watch his like dramatic stuff that he was doing when he was in his 40s and 50s in like the slump that he had, and he did some really phenomenal dramatic acting. Chris Evans, Captain America. Ignore the Captain America stuff. Go watch his stuff. Like Danny Boyle directed it. I think it's called Sunshine, where they're on that doomed spaceship that's flying to the sun. It's Cillian Murphy. God, it's got a stacked cast, and Chris Evans is in that doing like dramatic. Snowpiercer, yeah, but see, a lot of people only think of him as Captain America, but Chris Evans is actually a very good actor who's done a lot of other really good shit apart from his like action stuff. I'll tell you who's overrated as an actor. I can actually tell you an overrated actor, and I don't care because I still like his stuff. Chris Hemsworth. Chris Hemsworth is an overrated actor. I've never seen him do like dramatic acting. He only ever just looks good on screen. Like, even in indie films before he got famous as Thor, like Cabin in the Woods, which is a brilliant fucking movie. If you've never seen Cabin in the Woods, you gotta see Cabin in the Woods. Even his role in that, he was just like, I'm the dumb jock character, and it's like, I feel like Chris Hemsworth is phenomenal looking. He's a decent actor. He's a great action star, but he's not what I consider to be an actor. Like he can't reach dramatic levels. At least I've never seen him in something where he's reached dramatic levels of acting. Tom Cavanaugh's good. Yeah. But I'd say that Hemsworth's overrated, I think. I love his movies, but I love them for what they are, which are like action movies and like dumb, no plot. He doesn't really need to act. He just needs to work out, look good on camera, say a few lines. I mean, maybe I've just not seen any other stuff. Oh, you know who's really good? Chris Pine. Holy shit. If you haven't seen Chris Pine act, go watch, what is it, Hell or High Water, which was one of Taylor Sheridan's early films before he got super famous. It's, dude, Hell or High Water. Oh, and his co-actor, whose name I forget right now, and I gotta go look it up, is also an extremely underrated actor who I have to look up their name because I always forget it. Ben Foster. Ben Foster is a fucking rock star of an actor. I've loved him in everything I've ever seen him in, and I have seen him do a ton of different roles over the years. Like doing the Wizard in the World of Warcraft film, and then like going with he was the mechanic in the Mechanic with God, that action star whose name, Jason Statham. He did that creepy sci-fi horror ship movie called God, I see too many films and I always forget the names of them. I gotta go look at his IMDb page really quick. By the way, I'm talking Ben Foster now. All of a sudden, I got off of this tangent. Fuck, what was it called? Pandorum. Yeah, Jason Statham, I think his early stuff was great. He's gotten typecast and he's just farming, he's not stupid. Statham has done some really good stuff in his earlier years, but once he started making bank, he did exactly what Tom Cruise has done. I'm gonna stay in this lane and I'm gonna make a shitload of money doing it because why not? Like each movie he makes, he's making 10, 15, 20 million dollars a movie, and it's the same plot over and over and over, whether it's the beekeeper or the workshop, all that stuff. Um, anyway, but Chris Pine, I got to get back to Chris Pine. Tom Hardy, oh my God, guys, we're gonna get off on tangents now, dude. Taboo, when Tom Hardy did Taboo with his dad, that show is fucking amazing. Like Chris and it's like they promised a second season. I don't think it's ever gonna happen. But just season 1 of Taboo was great, and then his role in uh, fucking the opposite of Shelby in why am I blanking on the name of that show? Peaky Blinders. Tom Hardy in Peaky Blinders. Um, yeah, Pine. It was great seeing Pine do like Hell and High Water, and then go do like the D&D film and play this comedic bard. I was like, oh, I love Cavill. Cavill's awesome. And Cavill's an actor who, a lot of people didn't know him until he got cast as Superman, whereas I've seen Cavill since The Count of Monte Cristo when he showed up as a teenager. And then when he was in The Tudors, which The Tudors was a great fucking show for like the 6 or however many seasons it ran, and Henry Cavill was in The Tudors as well. So I've seen Henry Cavill in stuff all the way through his career, and I think he's great. He's done some amazing stuff in his years. He is a great actor who can do a variety of roles. Yeah, I like. Gerard Butler has done that recently too, Hector. He's gotten into that. I'm in my 40s, 50s, whatever, and I'm just gonna farm these because if you go watch Gerard Butler up until he did 300, like he did lots of different things. Like Timeline is one of my favorite movies. Also, Reign of Fire. Reign of Fire and Timeline are two phenomenal movies where Gerard Butler was before he got famous. And he's great. He did a great job. But once he did 300, after 300 and became like a superstar, I just think that it just, I think it becomes really easy to start phoning in when you start making $10, $15 million a film. I think any actor can fall into that. Look at, I hate to say it, but like Dwayne The Rock Johnson. Like I've seen Dwayne The Rock Johnson act. He can act, but he's just been so obsessed with the box office for so many years that I think his acting went out the window, and he is trying to recoup. He's trying to gain that back with that recent film he just did. Yeah, see, and that's the thing. Butler can do things like that. Like if you haven't seen How to Train Your Dragon, he can act. He's a good actor, but he does do a lot of those like post-apocalyptic films where the planet's gonna blow up and he's gonna save the day, or like I'm an ex-CIA agent or ex-special forces or ex-cop. Like the movie where he played like the surfer dude, like Butler can act. But yeah, I would love to see Tom Cruise get back to being a dramatic actor, because if you've never seen him in things like, I mean, go back to his early shit like 4th of July, even Vanilla Sky, the movie where he plays the sex dude, Mongolia, I think is what it's called. Like, Tom Cruise can act, man. Like, he is a legitimate actor. Like, he can do everything, but he also is not stupid and knows that he can milk these Mission Impossible films. And they're fun, but I feel like watching this last one, like I think the last 3 or 4 films, I felt like I'm watching Fast and the Furious. It's just like there's gonna be some explosions. Tom Cruise is gonna do some crazy stunt, which is gonna be legitimate because he has a weird thing in his brain that he doesn't feel fear like the rest of human beings. And they're gonna be popcorn entertaining, but yeah, Interview with the Vampire. Yes. You know what? We're gonna have to clip this. This will be a great. I'll have to. This is like a 30-minute discussion on overrated and underrated actors. Underrated and overrated. Jeremy Irons, also another completely amazing actor that way too many people have forgotten about. Even with his nasty, horrible role in that Dungeons and Dragons movie from the early 2000s, Jeremy Irons is still a phenomenal actor. Oh, The Firm is great. Wait, who was in one of the Hellraiser movies? Henry Cavill? Shit, I didn't know though. That. Yeah, this is the ESO guide to my favorite actors. Dora, what are you doing in here? You guys want to see Mama Cat? Do you want to come up here? Come here, Porky. You're not supposed to be in the office. No, you're not supposed to be in the office. This is the Mama Cat who brought all the babies to us when we moved in. What are you doing? You're not supposed to be in the office and you know it. Get out of here. You stink. What did you get into? I am gonna go wash my hands really quick. She stinks. Henry Cavill was in one of the Hellraiser movies. A small part and he was a teenager. I did not know that. I somehow have never seen that. Yeah, no, I've known, I think the first movie I saw where I was like, Tom Cruise is a really good actor was Born on the 4th of July. Like, if you've never seen Born on the 4th of July, didn't he win an Oscar for that? Or was he nominated? It's an Oliver Stone film. I feel like somebody won something. Won 5 Golden Globe nominations and won 4 for Best Motion Picture, Best Actor, Best Director, and Best Screenplay. 8 Academy Award nominations, including Best Picture and Best Actor. Oliver Stone won a 2nd award for Best Director. No, I'm gonna watch Greenland too for sure, Korean. I watch all of Gerard Butler's stuff, even though I realize that I just love him as an actor. I've seen most of his stuff ever since Timeline, and I think Reign of Fire was the first thing I ever saw Gerard Butler in. Yeah, so Cruise was nominated for a Best Actor for Born on the 4th of July, but he didn't win. But he did win a Golden Globe for Best Actor in a Motion Picture Drama. So yeah, Born on the 4th of July, if you've never seen that movie, holy shit, is that a good movie. And that's like Tom Cruise, like, acting. I also think he did a really good job, and I mentioned this earlier, but like, Vanilla Sky, he did a great job. Interview with the Vampire is amazing, dude. Well, here's the thing. I gotta say something about this. So, Korean Gamer says, I think Dwayne Johnson and Vin Diesel are super average. Here's the thing. I love Vin Diesel in everything he does other than the Fast and Furious franchise, because holy shit does that franchise not have any life left in it. But it makes them tons of money. But that Toretto character is so boring. But I love Vin Diesel when he goes full on into things like Riddick or The Witch Hunter. Babylon AD is one of my favorite like science fiction apocalyptic films. If you've never seen Babylon AD, I got a review somewhere up on YouTube. Like, I love Vin Diesel's stuff that is not related. And here's the thing, that motherfucker can actually act. Go watch The Boiler Room from when he was really early on in his career. He got cast in Saving Private Ryan by Steven Spielberg because of a short film that he directed and starred in. Like, the guy can actually act. But the Fast and the Furious franchise just became this thing that has just... I mean, that's what he does to make a paycheck, and why not? You know, they're making billions of dollars every single time one of those comes out. But Vin Diesel can actually act. But I do love the Riddick films. Like, The Witch Hunter is great. They're making a Witch Hunter 2. He actually got Michael Caine to come out of retirement to film the second Witch Hunter movie. Like, I'm down for that. Like, Fast and Furious is, we still watch them, but every time we go watch them, it's like, just get ready for, oh look, they're gonna grapple hook a car off the edge of a fucking bridge while a helicopter is flying by, and it's like, it's so not realistic. Every film, they just get more and more ridiculous. My favorite is probably Tokyo Drift. I actually liked Tokyo Drift. And that one doesn't have Vin Diesel in it.
It's a fine day, isn't it? The fish are biting and the water is soothing.
Yes, that's the way I am, Korean Gamer. I've seen them all, so I feel obligated to finish the damn series. Yeah, Witch Hunter was really good rated. Chris and I have watched that like 3 times, I think. 3 or 4 times. Have you seen any strangers?
This one thinks you're a bit strange, hmm? Kidding. I am thinking I did see an Imperial
This is funny.
man
I
lurking around
timestamped
by
the movie,
lighthouse.
the movie discussion like
Strange.
10 minutes ago, and we're
Things I do
still
not see here.
Bloodshot.
This
Yeah.
one has a keen eye.
That was a not half bad one. Pitch Black is great. I think that whole series is really cool. And supposedly they are going to come back and do the Furia one at some point. I'm hopeful that they're going to do that after the Witch Hunter 2 film. Tell me where I can find them. I'll make it worth your while.
Very generous. The Imperial was very sneaky, but this one saw him slip inside the lighthouse with another man. Very thin and white, like a dead thing. They did not think Khajiit was watching, but this one has excellent peripheral vision.
Search the lighthouse. Cookies for everyone! Ooh, an abandoned cellar. The Worm's Retreat. Family. I'll tell you what's a good family movie is the what is it, Bad Fathers or something? That was a stacked cast. It was like Mark Wahlberg, John Lithgow, Mel Gibson, Will Ferrell. I think it's called Bad Fathers or Father's Day. I don't remember actually, to be honest. I have to go look it up. Unfortunately, because I'm going to be provisioning, I know that I need to loot every single frickin' keg and thing I come across to find, like, wheat and barley. Barley nectar, even. I must become a loot whore to support my provisioning habits. Yeah, the thermostat stuff was hilarious. Shrooms? Not shrooms. Go watch a playthrough of Final Fantasy Crossroads, or Fast and Furious Crossroads game. Huh. Yeah, Bloodshot's not a bad movie. It's really not. So saying, if you can get him out of the Fast and the Furious franchise, he actually does some pretty good stuff. But it's like, he's always so busy with the Fast and Furious franchise because why not? If I could make billions of dollars doing something like that, I would absolutely repeat it. Of discourse.
What is the meaning of this interruption? Why have you contacted me? This is Abner Tharn. The Master and I are very busy. This had better be important. Wait a moment. I don't know your face. Identify yourself immediately.
Who, me?
Yes, your report, you insipid twit. What, did you contact me by accident?
You forgive me, my lord, but I heard something that might be of interest to you.
Well, out with it. I don't have all day. Your disguise is terrible, by the way. You look like a character from a bad adventure novel.
Sorry? Someone's been asking locals about a Redguard named Sai Sahan.
Are they? I didn't think that Redguard has-been had a single friend left. Not in this world, at any rate. Never fear. Sai Sahan is safely locked away. Even if they were to discover his location, attempting a rescue would be suicidal.
But do you know where he is?
Of course I do. but I'm not in the habit of revealing vital secrets to insipid lackeys. Now be gone. And if you contact me again without good reason, I shall contact your cell commander and have you properly thrashed for your ineptitude.
Yes, I played the Xbox port of Pillars of Eternity last year. I've got a playthrough on YouTube. It's phenomenal. So if you want to play Pillars of Eternity with a controller, it's awesome. Turn-based mode goes into beta testing tomorrow. I will be streaming that here on the channel in the afternoon slot for the Pillars of Eternity turn-based beta. That is not going to be on the Xbox though, not yet. They are doing the testing is going to be on the PC through Steam and through the Game Pass PC version, I believe. But it's not going to be on the console from what I understand. I could be wrong on that. Maybe it is going to be, because the way they worded that announcement yesterday was Xbox PC. I don't know if they meant to be Xbox and PC, because to be honest with you, if the beta test is also on the Xbox, I will probably play it on the Xbox as well. But as I understood it, that meant the PC version of Game Pass. But I don't know. We'll wait and see. We'll know tomorrow, because tomorrow is going to be when the links go live, and we'll know where we can get the beta. Bookshelf. No running or horseplay in the mine. Turn to the harborage above. Can I just fast travel out to the harborage? My map seems a little weird. The cast for this game is amazing. Yeah. Like, they did not spare any budget. They went all in for the voice cast. Stop playing so many cool games, Mr. Influencer, says Panda. I'm so weak-willed. Ha ha ha. Says return to the harborage, but it's not actually showing me the harborage. I maybe have to get outside for it to pop. There it goes. I'm assuming I could have traveled straight the way there, but in any case, I'm a big fan of Pillars of Eternity, and I really hope, like Josh Sawyer came out and said last year, because a lot of people were asking about Pillars of Eternity 3 as Avowed was coming to release, and he was talking about, well, he says, I would happily do another Pillars of Eternity game, but not unless we had a Baldur's Gate 3 budget. Because it's like, you know, Pillars of Eternity 1 had a small budget, Pillars of Eternity 2 had a bigger budget, but we were still limited by what we could do because of the budget. And he's like, so if Microsoft wanted us to make a Baldur's Gate 3 competitor, I would want the budget that Baldur's Gate 3 had. And I'm like, that's fair. That's totally fair. Like they have shown that they can make it. It's just you got to give them the budget to do it.
You've returned. What have you found?
The cultists use orbs like this one to communicate. I spoke to Abner Tharn.
Abner Tharn shows his face again. I get the sense that he might have a larger part to play in the coming events, but for good or ill, I cannot say. Leave the orb with me. I shall be able to use it to locate Sai Sahan.
Hold a moment. Come here. We need to talk.
Yes.
I heard you and the Prophet talking about Abner Tharn.
Uh-huh.
Didn't the Prophet tell you the story of the 5 companions?
Yep, no need to repeat it.
I know it's a lot to take in. We'll talk more later. In the meantime, I'll keep an eye on the Prophet. Hopefully that orb will help him find out where Sai Sahan is being held.
Booyah! New gear. Ooh, and it's gonna be an ice staff. Hell yeah. I wish you could make an ice mage in this game. I haven't seen any ice spells though. That's medium armor though. Yeah, I don't care about medium armor. Also medium armor. I don't want medium armor. Although... Come here, Frodo. Is he mad because she's in here in his bed? Come here. Was he in the box? That's why he's crying. What are you doing, buddy? Hi. Okay. Good morning. Yes, so he is extremely mad right now because he sees Blanca, he sees Snow White in his, what he thinks is his bed. It's not his bed, it's actually her bed. It's their bed. But he gets mad when he doesn't like her at all. You're just all Twitter pated because of her. I'll close the door if he's in the house now. Huh? Are you doing chores? Give me a second, guys. Okay. Can't I, like, go to my backup gear? And here I could theoretically have a set of gear. Like, I could put... So here's a question for those of you who play this game more than I do. If I have a secondary, because you have a secondary weapon, right? Can I also have a secondary gear, or if I equip this, if I equip the medium gear, is the medium gear also, does it only change weapons when you switch, or does it change, because it changes your weapons and your skills, does it also change your gear when you switch weapons, or is it only switching your weapon and your abilities? Because I'm sitting here looking at this going, can I have a medium set of gear that I wear when I'm using my bow, and then a light set of gear that I wear when I'm using my staff, or does the gear stay the same and only the weapons? I mean, I guess we could find out really quick. Okay, yeah, it's only weapons and skills, which chat just confirmed. Okay, cool. I've already done discussions on the Xbox thing. There's dedicated videos on my YouTube channel talking about that. Short version, I'm all for it. I fucking love it. Get rid of this ecosystem bullshit where we're having like, or this, get rid of this console bullshit where it's like exclusives all the time. PS5 is going to have to work really hard to keep up now because Xbox has said we want it to be about ecosystem. So, but yeah, there's full videos. Why it's a good thing. It's a good thing for gamers. It's much cheaper than owning a gaming PC that costs $3,500. You can get a $1,000 console that does everything in one place. It's an exceptionally good thing for gamers. The only people upset about it are people who are like, I want PlayStation to dominate. Anyway, full discussions on YouTube. You just have to find the videos because they're buried somewhere. Jesus, that skill takes forever to level up. Why not? I got points to burn. Yeah, right. It's an incredibly powerfully pre-built machine with a console UI, controller support, and access to all of the ecosystems. Steam, GOG, Epic Games, Xbox, across the entirety of its ecosystem, whether it's a PC game or an Xbox game. Like, I think you would have to be an idiot to not be excited for what is coming down the pipeline with the next major Xbox launch. But Microsoft is a corrupt corporation. Every fucking corporation is corrupt. Don't come at me with that bullshit. Walmart is corrupt. McDonald's is corrupt. The fucking government is corrupt. Every government of every country is corrupt. Don't sit here and bitch to me about corruption. Just shut up. What are you doing, Frodo? Frodo. That is candy. You're not supposed to have that. What are you doing in here? Is she gone? Yes, you're literally in here inspecting. Dude, he's doing the same thing. I gotta go put the Milky Way bars in the kitchen. cat's trying to eat my candy.
Lifted vestige. The path before us has been revealed. It is both dark and twisted. Come to the harbor edge. We have an unexpected guest who demands your presence.
Good morning, Smeagol. They are all Twitter-pated that my office door is open, and they all come into the office every day, but they're just like standing there like looking like, why is this door open? This door is never open. Oh, I can't wait for Intergalactic. I love Naughty Dog games. It's going to be awesome. Neil is a brilliant game director. How do I like ESO so far? Yeah, like Hector says. I hate it. I despise it. It's absolutely rubbish. That's why I'm streaming it, because it's the worst thing I've ever seen. I'm here to be miserable, so we're going to stream games that we hate. I make a full-time living as a streamer streaming games that I hate and I'm miserable playing.
We have an unexpected guest, vestige.
Okay.
My attempts to use the Orb of Discourse to locate Sai-Sahan did not meet with success, so I decided to try a more direct approach. I used it as it was intended and contacted Abnathan. He admits that he knows Sai-Sahan's location, but he will not reveal it. He demands to speak with you.
That's
directly.
right. I take the pain so you don't have to feel it. I play the game so you don't have to. Before you play, I played the game so you don't have to. God, that shit makes me laugh every time I see those videos pop up on YouTube. Wait before you buy.
I wish to speak with you on a matter of some urgency.
Uh-huh, talk to me.
Menimarco and his vile master have dark and terrible plans for this world. If you wish to stop them, you need to find the Amulet of Kings. But to find the amulet, you must first locate Sai-Sahan.
And you know where he is?
Of course I do. And I might be willing to share that information. For a price.
For a price.
If Manimarco learns that we've spoken, he'll have me executed. I'm a danger to him. I know too much. Therefore I, Abnathan, Chancellor of the Elder Council, Overlord of Nibene, formally request asylum.
Oh, Chris is doing... she's given parasite pills to the cats today.
Do I look to be in a mirthful mood? There comes a point when even a patriot's loyalty is stretched too far, when the things he has done, and has seen done, become too much to bear.
Escríbelo en una lista si tú sabes qué gato recibe. Para no hacer doble dosis.
Would that I could. As it happens, I find myself to be somewhat of a prisoner, in dire need of rescue. My proposal is this. If you retrieve me from Manimarco's fortress and grant me asylum, I will give you Sai-Sahan's location in return.
And it's not a trick.
You can't. And you'd be a fool to trust me completely. But the facts remain, you need me if you wish to find Sai-Sahan, and I must keep my head if I am to ensure the continuance of the Empire. Neither of us has a choice.
Alright.
Tharn is quite correct. We have little choice in the matter.
You can't be serious. How can we possibly trust
Hey, buddy.
him?
As our visitor so eloquently pointed out, we cannot. But if we are to locate Sai-Sahan, we must do this. Go with the vestige, Lyris. Rescue Tharn. Give him the chance to redeem himself. He may surprise
What are you doing? Smeagol. I don't know where, honey. Es allá, pero no sé dónde. ¿Encontraste? You're welcome. You're welcome for the sacrifice. So I'm gonna make a statement here. Rocket says, I like ESO and Fallout 6, don't get me wrong, it's just that when I want to build a chest so I can put stuff away, it wanted me to pay for storage, so I installed it. Online live service games deserve to make money. And if you can play a game and get dozens of hours of free entertainment out of it, and then they ask you to pay for storage, and you're like, oh no, I don't want to do that. They should give it to me for free. No. You need to change your mindset on that one. You have already been given dozens to potentially hundreds of hours of entertainment for free in terms of gameplay and entertainment. The servers cost money to run, to host. The multiplayer engineering costs money to maintain. The new content that is developed costs money to create. It costs money to maintain the existing game in a state where you can come back and play it whenever you want for free. Once you own it, you should never, ever, 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 ever complain when something is gated behind a paywall, which is a service that is not necessary to play the game, but is a bonus to playing something. Like, you don't need extra storage. You want extra storage. But if you're going to craft and be a loot ninja, then you do need the storage. And storage takes server space. Someone has to pay for that storage space. If you want extra storage, you should pay for that extra storage space. You should not expect the developer to just give it to you for free. They have already given you dozens of hours of entertainment for free. So yeah, that's a unrealistic. I call that stuff out anytime I see that in chat. It's like, no, don't be a freeloader.
You appear to have arrived in the wretched Squalor, a shantytown of Soulshriven outside Menimarco's castle.
Inkazy says, Cinemax recently gave out a furniture vault to store all your housing items. That's cool. JK says, I recently went to see a movie, but they expected me to pay to see it, so I left. I was expected to buy a seat before I could watch the movie. Fuck that. I'm going home. That's right, Flying Turtle. You're supporting the development. Yeah, I get really irritated when people complain about like monetization in like Lord of the Rings Online or Star Wars: The Republic, or yeah, I should be able to have everything for free. I don't want to pay for flash travel. I don't want to pay for extra storage. I don't want to have to pay for housing. I want it for free. Please go to the grocery store the next time you go to the grocery store and try to buy groceries for free. Like, you know. Hector says, I got on a bus and expected the driver to pay me for riding the bus, so I decided to get off. How do we get inside the castle, sir?
As luck would have it, Menimarco is away on some errand for the Daedric Prince. The castle garrison is not on alert, so you should only encounter a token defense. The main gate is sealed, but there are undoubtedly other routes one might take.
Such as?
You're the hero, aren't you? Improvise.
We'll find a way in.
What a scaver.
Like the fast travel one in Lord of the Rings Online, I always laugh when someone complains. It's like, because if you go play Lord of the Rings Online for free, right? It's an old game. It's 18 years old. You can play for free. no box cost, free to play, and you have access to the first 90 levels of content and up to Helm's Deep. Do they have the zoomies? I need to close my door. I don't want them running in here. You can play for free up to level 90 in Helm's Deep, which is like the 5th or 6th expansion for Lord of the Rings Online. You can play all of that for free without paying a penny, which is literally hundreds of hours of entertainment for free. And the limitation on the free-to-play accounts is that there are certain locations where you're not allowed to fast travel unless you have paid a monthly subscription. And if you have paid a monthly subscription at one point in time, you can then use fast travel forever on that character because you are now a preferred user or a premium user. Star Wars: New Republic does this as well. A lot of the features are locked, but then you subscribe, they unlock, but then if you stop subscribing, you still have access to those features because you have at one point in time been a preferred status. So when I hear people complain about like, oh, they're nickel and diming me by charging me for fast travel in Lord of the Rings Online, get the fuck out of here. You have access to hundreds of hours of entertainment, up to level 90, up to Helm's Deep, for free, and you're going to bitch that they charge you for fast travel. Those are the people, I literally want to, those people need a swift kick in the ass. Is here. Just, Entitlement generation is what that is.
Improvise, he says.
That's right, Flying Turtle. I don't care how. I want it now.
Skeeving Horker.
Any suggestions?
Subtlety and stealth. Let's not bring the entire castle guard down on our heads. And didn't he say this was a town of soul-shriven? Maybe we can find one who knows his way around.
Schedule videos at the top of the YouTube channel Sticky, which talks about my schedule for November and beyond, including the Fallout 76 schedule, the Elder Scrolls Online schedule, and all the other games we're playing. So make sure you're following along on YouTube in between the live streams, which are every single day on YouTube, Twitch, and Kick. Should be getting back to TikTok streaming soon as well.
Try to be inconspicuous. We just got free of this place. The last thing we need is to get recaptured.
Let's see here. Portal to Harborage. Wretched Squalor. Talk to the slaves, it says for hints. Wait, can I pick up the paints? Well, it's just an alchemy bottle. Alright. Welcome to the Wretched Squalor. Exactly. So, Kierden said it's also frustrating when you deal with the fact that people don't realize they can farm deeds and etc. and not have to pay a dime for any expansion in Lotro. Yeah, Lotro is a great example of a game where they give you a cash shop and they give you an option, like if you want to buy expansions, you can buy it through the cash shop, right? So, how do you earn the coins to use in the cash shop? Well, there's a variety of ways. You can earn coins by buying them outright. Here's 10,000 coins. You can earn coins monthly by having a monthly subscription. Or, here's the kicker, you can earn coins by playing the game and completing in-game achievements and deeds. So you could literally play Lord of the Rings Online for free, earn Lotro coins through gameplay that you can then use to buy perks in the store, like access to fast travel, the expansions, bag space, cosmetics, all these other things. But you can earn them through gameplay. Not very many games do it that way. Not very many games allow you to earn it in the game while also having the option to, because most companies will just say no, it's either you buy it in the cash shop or you don't have access to it at all. Whereas Lord of the Rings Online says, no, you play our game, you can totally earn your way to anything you want in that store. Anything you want, just play the game. So anybody who complains about how Lord of the Rings Online is nickel and diming, fuck off. You don't have to pay if you don't want to. You can play for free. and be a cheapskate. You just got to put the time in. But I don't want to go to the gym and build my muscles. I'd want to look like Dwayne The Rock Johnson right away. I don't want to have to put in the time. Well, then go juice like he does. Like, he still puts in his time at the gym, but he definitely uses XP pots and purchases things from the shop to expedite his process. Supplements, etc. Nothing wrong with that. Cosmetic surgeries is like the cosmetic shot.
Famazar's people have a saying, may your roads lead you to warm sands. Ah, when the sight of 2 moons did Famazar end up here, he thinks he must have taken a wrong turn somewhere.
Well, I need a way into the castle. Do you know of one?
Feet first. That is the fastest way in. Ask Cadwell. That crazy bastard seems to know every corner of this place. You better hurry, though. I heard they just chased him into a building near the waterway.
Okay.
Why am I not surprised to find Cadwell here? He certainly does get around.
The Rock definitely uses cheat codes. Yes, he does. So do any of the big actors. Like, you think Hemsworth's not on whatever high-end, like, all those actors. Stallone has been open about it his whole career. Yes, we're not athletes. Like, we're not competing at an athletic level, so there's no cheating going on. It's having access to the best supplements and drugs that money can buy, and keeping yourself looking great and making $20 million a year or more on making movies. Like, we would all do that if we had access to it. Stem cells and DNA therapy and RNA therapy and PPIs and PPEs and PPTs, all the things. Zakari says ESO has the Seals of Endeavor, which can be used for certain cosmetics. Interesting. Oh, apparently we're being attacked.
Intruders! Flank, now!
Oh wait, is she out here doing it with somebody else? Bum 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 bum. Dollar bills, y'all. Oh, I definitely have to search all the barrels now because I'm doing provisioning.
I say, jolly good timing. Lyris enchanted, as always. And you're looking fit for someone, so how can I put it? Deficient in the soul department?
What are you doing here?
Wherever the forces of evil prey upon the innocent, wherever souls are stolen and bodies shriven, wherever a people cry out for justice, there goest I. I mean, this whole eternal servitude business is rather nasty, don't you agree?
I do agree. We need to find a way into the castle, sir.
Tiberius Garters, why? Lovely grounds, no question, but it's positively brimming with angry cultists carrying rather large weapons.
We need to rescue Abner Tharn.
I see. A rescue, is it? Well, that's a different kettle of fish, isn't it? There is a cistern that drains into the waterway. The door is locked, but that's not stopped me before. Why don't you meet me there, and we'll see what's what?
Frodo, what are you doing?
That might be our best chance to get inside.
Go to the cistern. Oh, I'm gonna have to pay attention. We've got to fight over there. Electricity and water don't seem like they would be a good idea to mix.
Leave it to the Daedra to fill a cave with bones and muck.
You keep up nicely. I can't abide dawdlers.
What's next?
This whole bloody castle sits on top of an ocean of unstable oblivion, what's it? The Daedra use pipes to control the flow of it all, and it comes out as steam.
Okay.
Well, most of the doors in here are sealed with pressure from that steam. It's all rather complicated, but in a nutshell, if I can tamper with the pipes, we can open the doors to the inner keep, and you can slip inside.
Okay. What do you need from us?
Well, I can handle the tinkering, but you'll have to keep the beasties off me. It will be quite a roll.
Beasties!
Are you game?
Oh, I'm absolutely game. Let's go.
Onward! Ha ha!
No, none of their games at the moment are crossplay. Neither ISO nor Fallout 76 are crossplay. Caldwell, you psychopath. Dude, Caldwell, What the hell, dude?
Don't worry, this will get you inside with a minimum of fuss.
Oh, hello.
One more after this one.
Okay. Love it.
This should do it.
If you're watching for the first time, don't forget we're live on YouTube, Twitch, and Kick, so you can watch where you prefer, support where you desire. Everything in between the streams happens on YouTube, so make sure to subscribe over there as well. There's a Discord, a Patreon, all the social media. Why can't we go through that door? We have to talk to Caldwell. There's a Patreon page. There's a Homestead channel if you like ducks
There you
and
are.
chickens
Quick as you
and
please.
cats,
There's even time for tea.
which I do with my wife.
A pleasure, think nothing of it. The merest trifle, truly. You'll find this Tharn fellow at the top of the Tower of Bones. You'll need to make your
Schedule
way
for
through
ESO
Keith's
is
Arch
Tuesdays,
to get to it.
Thursdays,
It's
and
not terribly
Saturdays in the morning streams. Fallout 76 is Monday, Wednesday, Friday for November, December, and January.
I understand the King of Worms has set him to the
Afternoon
task of
streams are other
inspecting the soul
things.
gems that find their way into the castle. Which is to say, well,
Mostly games
You'll see
that I'm
crates
working
of
on for
things
other
scattered
clients,
round the
companies,
premises.
sponsored streams. Games like Voyages of Nero with a key from Treehouse Games. We just did Bloodlines. We just did Painkiller. We just did Outer Worlds 2. Still doing Starfield occasionally.
Indeed? Well, I might just take you up on that. But safety first.
I have a
I'll
special
stay here
thing
for the
coming up
nonce
with
and make
Ubisoft
sure
on the
nothing
10th,
comes to
which
bugger
I
up
can't
our little
announce yet,
adventure
but
from
you'll be able
behind.
to see me streaming it on the 10th, so you'll want to stay tuned for that. NDAs and all that.
Sir Cadwell came through again. That crazy night is starting to grow on me. Should I be worried?
No, hear me out. How many Tharns does it take to rule an empire?
Shut up. I'm trying to work here.
None. The one on the throne is a patsy, and the one in the tower isn't useful anymore.
That's not even funny. Get back to work, would you?
What? It's true. Lord Manamarco is gonna peel his skin off and make a particularly ugly flesh Atronach out of him. Mark my words.
Flesh Atronach.
Don't help me, I'll make sure you're sewn up right alongside him. Now shut up.
Anchorite's Law. Manny Michael will hear of this. The King of Worms thinks him an ineffectual buffoon. I've heard him say as much myself. What's up? Oh, Chris is cooking, and Frodo just jumped up on her shoulder. He loves the shoulders, and if you don't pay attention, he will jump from on top of the fridge. Hang on, I got a cable attaching here. Come here. He doesn't want to get down. Come here. You're gonna scratch mommy. You're such a good boy. What are you doing? What are you Just trying to steal mommy's. You just like, mommy, you're giving. I want food. ¿Por qué no hiciste? Get in your bed. No, get off the desk. Can I have my hat, please? You don't need to sleep on my hat. Oh, he thinks it's a game, Chris. Look at him. He doesn't care. He's like, it's parsley. I don't care. It looks like food. I want some, Mom. All right. Into the Tower
You.
Bones.
Hurry up. The worms are on the move.
Worms? That's why you take parasite pills, sir. Then you don't have to worry about the worms.
Oh, good. Another projection of Tharn. Maybe if we ignore him, he'll go away.
There you are. I was beginning to think you were captured. We've a bit of a problem, I'm afraid.
Which is?
The door at the top of the tower has sealed with a warded barrier. I've seen the worms use similar sorceries before. It will sear you to ash if you touch it.
So how do we get through?
Here's a thought. The flesh atronachs that patrol castle halls are assembled in a laboratory very close to the warded door. If you created your own atronach, it would be bound to obey you. You could force it to smash through the barrier.
Okay, how do you make a flesh atronach?
It's a simple process. A child of 5 could do it. Unfortunately, we don't have a child of 5, so I'll be forced to walk you through it.
Thanks.
You'll need some good-sized chunks of flesh. Take them to the laboratory and I'll contact you there.
That's creepy. Oh. Chilled flesh. Ooh, he's gonna carve a hunk off.
I'm not going near the city butcher for a while, I'll tell you that much.
Red meat.
Lung?
It was indeed. Aww. Somebody already took everything out of that chest. Dude, I'm compiling a nice collection of lockpicks that I'm going to have to put to use at some point. You know what? I've been humming that theme song all morning. You know, it would be really fun to get like a Pirates of the Caribbean game, like a third-party action game, third-person, action game, like Uncharted, but you're playing Jack Sparrow.
Not the most glamorous task, is it?
The Sea of Thieves campaign they did for the Pirates of the Caribbean is pretty good. And the voice actor they got to do Jack Sparrow was really well done. More of that, please. That could be fun, man. Matter of fact, are there any Pirates of the Caribbean games? I haven't ever looked. Just got a sudden hankering. the Haunter of the Cliffs. He's a big boy. Oh no, did she fall in combat? First time I've seen that. Oh, goodness gracious. Can you get her up after she's fallen in combat? Oh, that guy gave me event tickets and some plunder.
It takes a lot to make me ill, but this is getting there.
There's an open world Pirates of the Caribbean game on Steam, forget its name. Recently released on a different name, but it's an older title. Huh. There were a lot of pirate games for PS2 and PC. Yeah, I was just thinking more modern. Guess we haven't had a Pirates movie in a long time. So there's no real demand for it. Man, I'm not gonna lie, the unlimited crafting storage chests is so nice. I don't have to worry about inventory at the moment. It's just like, I'm just gonna keep looting, and then I'm gonna go back to town and deconstruct everything and do some crafting. It's awesome. Alright, I did get... Where are those at? Chicken, max health, I'll take it. Tremora boots, already known. Crowborn hunter breeches. Bad dog, no biscuit. That's where that quote comes from. I use that quote probably 4 or 5 times a week during streams, and I have asked people over and over again if they can name the movie that that quote comes from, and no one has ever been able to name it for me. And I haven't done the quote, but since you mentioned the movie Cutthroat Island, Gina Davis as the pirate princess, fucking amazing pirate movie. Oh my god, Cutthroat Island is so much fun. Matthew Modine, Gina Davis, and Mad Dog. What I can't remember the name of the actor who played the old pirate captain now. I'm gonna go look it up right now. Frank Langella. So many great actors in that movie. How much is the unlimited storage? I think it just depends on like where you're buying it, Turtle. On the PlayStation, like I just bought a 3-month sub for like $40 or something. It does depend on where you're buying because you get like different discounts. See, I can't see what the cost is right now because I just bought it. But it was like $42 for 3 months. So, yeah. It's like 15 bucks a month or something, but with a discount. I bought a 3-month pack, so it was discounted down. So it's like $15 a month, which is the same as like Lotro and Star Wars: Age of Republic or World of Warcraft. It's right in that same ballpark. It's worth it for me for the next 3 months because I'm going to be playing a lot for November, December, and January. Once I get to February, I'll probably back off the sub because I won't be playing as often. So I'll only be playing like probably... It just depends on what releases happen next year. There's no need for me to run a sub when I'm super busy with all the other projects, so I can play it in between everything else without the subscription. Alright, deliver the parts.
Not very big, is it? Oh well. Now, cast the ritual from the book.
I think if you're going to main it, Flying Turtle, like if you're going to be playing it a lot like I am, it's worth that $12 to $15 a month. But if you're only going to play like once a week, I really don't think it's and I'll do a video on that later on. Because that's the same thing I just discuss every time we do a video for like Lord of the Rings Online or Star Wars Republic. It's like free to play versus paid. It's always going to be worth it if you're playing lots. But if you're only playing once a week or something, there are arguably 1,000 hours of free content in this game that you can play without ever needing to buy a subscription. And some people will say, oh, but it's not free to play. I have to buy the game before I can play it. Not necessarily true. If you are a Game Pass subscriber or a PS Plus subscriber, you get ESO included in your sub. So it's not like you have to go buy the base game. Do you have a sub to one of those services? It's included. Don't have a sub to one of those services? Well, then you can buy it where you want. PC, Xbox, PlayStation. But it's an extremely... Like, if you buy it when it's on sale and get the base game for $10 or something, you've got access to 1,000 hours of content for $10. Never have to pay a monthly subscription ever if you don't want to. So it's a very good deal. What's up, Deeks? Fleshy lava? That's what she called it. It looks just like a fleshy larva. Don't make fun of my worm. Talking about fishing, guys. Get your heads out of the gutter. Fishing worms. That's exactly what we're talking about. I do love the Xbox. I play Xbox. About 85% of the games I play are on the Xbox. About 10% on the PlayStation, and the other 5% is on the PC. Yeah, I just bought a pack for $50 the other day, which gave me, I don't remember, it's called like, I don't actually know what it's called. It's a Super Whammy edition of Elder Scrolls Online for the PS5. It was $50 and it came with like, I don't even know, it came with a lot of stuff included. whole bunch of like DLCs and expansions and stuff. I will have enough content to play the next year easily without ever needing to buy anything else. But since I'm running the sub, the points that I'm saving up I will use to buy the things that I don't need.
Begone, insufferable worms. I'm working as fast as I can. Right, now!
Are there chests around here? What are these things? These are like body parts. Alright.
So, we meet in person at long last. You look taller in your projection.
Well, I'm here to get you out as per our arrangement.
And not a moment too soon. If I had to inspect one more bloody soul gem, I'd have thrown myself from the tower.
Man, I don't think Chris has ever seen Cutthroat Island. We might have to watch that tonight. Hang on, I gotta put that down on my list. Since we're talking about movies. I'm pretty sure we've never watched that together. I haven't seen that movie in years. My brothers and I used to watch the hell out of it. Just because it's an awesome pirate movie with a hot pirate lady. That's right, everything I do is shocking, Gray. It's just shocking what I do to people in Elder Scrolls
fair
Online.
question. I know things that can help you. Here's a bit to whet your appetite. Menimarco isn't doing any of this to serve Molag Bal. His ultimate plan is to out-scheme the god of schemes and to replace him.
How?
The Amulet of Kings is the key to everything. Why do you think he kidnapped Sai Sahan? He's torturing him, trying to
Don't
get him
you
to
come in
reveal
here
the
and do
amulet's
something
hiding
naughty,
place.
Smeagol. He's trying to find the Amulet of Kings before we do.
Precisely. With the amulet at his command, Menimarco believes he can trap Molag Bal's essence and absorb his power. He seeks to become a god himself.
That sounds bad.
I'd love to discuss this further, but this is hardly the place. Get me to a safe haven and I will tell you the rest. That was our agreement, was it not? Now,
Yeah.
let's... Wait. Did you feel that?
Yeah, you're gonna get taken out before we rescue you. Yeah, Menimarco just showed up.
Now, Tharn. No telling my secrets. Go to your room, Abner. I will deal with you shortly.
Oh shit, he just like unsummoned him.
Ah, dear Lyris. Your old position at the Foundry is still available. We'll even give you your own set of unbreakable chains. And you, the thorn in my side, the pebble in my shoe. How strong are you? Shall we test your limits?
Sure, why not? Hang on, why am I medium? Okay, did I accidentally equip a piece of medium armor and not pay attention? I should only have light armor equipped.
Infuriating. The process drains the energy from most victims, yet you keep fighting. Strength surprises me. But how much more can you take, I wonder?
Excuse me. Chris is yelling at cats. I don't know what's going on, but I think boys doing naughty things. Health potion time! Oh, health potion time! Use your health potion! Jesus. Oh, it's on a cooldown, that's why. Fuck, get rid of this guy.
Manimarco, you dare attack the Chancellor of the Elder Council?
Oh, snap!
His power wanes, Vestige. Strike him down while his attentions are on me.
How dare you betray me, Zahn? Suffering.
Oh shit, we actually have to fight him now. Oh, where did he go? Oh, he yeeted himself out because he's a chicken shit. Alright, before I do anything, how did I suddenly get a piece of medium armor equipped? I thought I took it off, but I think when I did that experiment earlier... Oh! I am wearing a helmet. Why? I inadvertently may have put a helmet on. When did I do that? I do not remember equipping that helmet.
He will not remain discorporated for long. His consciousness will be adrift for a few moments, but that is all. Because Manimarco has delusions of godhood. He cares nothing for the Empire. He seeks only power. I've never done battle with him.
JK says, pro tip, don't go to the
powerful than
edges,
I
you'll
imagined.
die during that fight. It's
Oh,
instant
well.
death. Ask
Too
me
late
how
for
I
regrets.
know.
In for a bean, in for a beanstalk. First things first. We need to get out of here alive.
I agree.
We certainly can't go back the way you came in. I'd imagine they're swarming the grounds already. There's a refuse chute further down the path. It's a bit of a drop, but we'll probably survive.
A refuge shoot. Refuse shoot.
You must be the ugliest princess ever rescued from a tower, Tharn.
Oh!
I'm shocked your lack of education and repeated blows to the head haven't dulled your wit, Titanborn.
That was a nice burn. You must be the ugliest princess we've ever rescued. Oh, I'm taking the cat. 100% I'm taking the fucking cat. I am a cat dad, 100%. I just got a kitty cat. Hold up, I am switching out. Kitty, kitty, meow, meow, meow. Where you at, kitty? Who's a kitty? This is for kitty. Meow, meow, meow. Who's a pretty kitty? Oh, meow, meow, meow. Is he brown? Can't really tell in this lighting. Meow. He even meows. That's awesome, dude. Oh my god, I'm almost at the next level for Lightning Splash. I want to be able to morph that damn thing. Spiegel. What we doing, buddy? You guys want to see a gratuitous cat shot? He's right there in the doorway. Smeagol, what's up, buddy? Hi. Oh yeah, in and out of the office all morning because the door's open. Aren't you just special? Go on.
Hello again. Need a way out?
I do need a way out, good
I'll have
sir.
that open in just a moment.
Oh, thank you very much.
Arcade preserve us. You're as battered and bruised as a peach in a sack of rocks. Bit of the old daring do, was it? No matter. You'll be needing an escape route, no doubt.
Oh, great timing, Codwell.
Well, it's what I do, quite honestly. We should probably hurry it up. The entire castle is as bristly as a sack of sewing needles after all that noise.
Why don't you come with us?
Come with you? You mean leave Cold Harbor? Well, I don't know. It's been a very long time since I've seen the world I left behind. Do you think it's wise?
Absolutely.
Well, that's settled then. And after all, you do need
More
someone
John
to lead
Cleese
you
in
out
my
of here.
life? Always. I'd like to schedule an argument. No, you wouldn't. Yes, I would.
Into the chute, come on.
Oh, that's a bit of a drop. Oh, that's just lovely.
Quickly! I've opened another portal. Hurry!
Into the garbage chute, flyboy.
My estates, my titles, my own life, it's all forfeit now. All in the name of preserving the Empire. I swear by all the gods, Manimarco will pay dearly for this.
You alright?
Of course. I am Abner Tharn. It will take more than a few brainless cultists to rattle these old bones. Now then, where were we?
You're gonna tell us where Saisahan is.
Ah, yes. Truth be told, I don't know the precise location, but I do know that he is Manimarco's prisoner, and that the King of Worms is trying to pry the location of the amulet from him.
Uh-huh. So you don't know where he is.
Now, before you lose your temper, let me clarify. I don't know precisely where he is, but I can find out. I'll just need a little time.
So you lied to us.
What? You son of a bitch!
Boom! Shakalaka!
Ah! Are you insane? Get away from me, you brutish she-troll!
Lewis, stand down.
He's done nothing but lie to us from the beginning. I don't care what he says. He'll always be Manimarco's toady.
Please. Manimarco wants me dead. Did I pretend to capitulate to him? Yes, I did.
Yeah, the
Do
argument
you have
clinic
any
is...
idea how many
Dude,
lives I saved by doing
Monty
so?
Python is just,
The only thing
period,
you saved
always
was
good.
your holdings in your own hide, you pompous ass.
Enough. Abner had no choice, Lewis. And we are guilty of our own deceit, are we not? The time has come for the vestige to know the truth.
Uh-oh.
What's this?
A reveal.
The vestige doesn't know? Oh, this is rich.
Sire, don't.
Vestige, until now, you've only known me as the Prophet. But that is not my true name. I am Varen Aquilarius.
Our fallen emperor, in the tattered robes of a moth priest, blind as a newborn kitten.
I am sorry I deceived you, Vestige.
You are angry. It is to be expected.
I was once, but no more. My name is Baron
Yeah, the
Aquilarius.
dead parrot. The dead parrot one is one of the best, yeah. This is a dead parrot. It has ceased to be. It has shuffled off this mortal coil.
In truth, I feared you'd kill me where I stood if you knew who I was. You certainly wouldn't have allied with us so readily.
I have a YouTube short,
course,
or
it's all
TikTok
of
short,
this.
from when we first moved into
Well, of all
this
the
house,
stresses world, the
where I
blame
was
will be
out
mine
back in
and
flip-flops
mine
and shorts with a machete and an axe, cutting down trees, and I literally went and I had to go find the Lumberjack song to put it on, just because Lumberjack song is so funny just because it pivots from being a manly man song to something completely different. The restaurant one with the mints in the meaning of life. Is that the one you're thinking of? Just a mint. Just waffle thin, sir. Waffle thin.
You must not blame Lyris. She did as I instructed. She's my sworn protector.
I
But
love
she
the
is
fact that my
also
little
your
cat pet is
ally.
meowing.
You have my solemn promise, Vestige. When this is over, if you still judge me harshly, you can end my life. I will offer no resistance.
So what now?
We must find Saisahan. Everything depends on that.
What should I do?
In this matter,
A
nothing.
waffle thin mint.
Abner and I must confer. We will contact you again when we have more information.
Shoes, gloves,
I did not
rings,
foresee
necklace.
Abner's defection, but I welcome it. Manamarco fears him, and with good reason. He can help us. I feel certain of it.
Woo! Another achievement. And some more goodies. Smeagol, what are you doing back in here, buddy? I mean, it doesn't really matter at this point. They're all going to be good. Hang on, what was this? Customized actions, rope collecting, mining? I don't know what any of that stuff is. Alright, so now guarantee we're gonna have to travel back and then he'll teleport and he'll tell me something. Why didn't it go? Hang on. Why is it not fast traveling me? Confirm. It is not fast traveling. Like third time in a row. I wonder if there's like a network issue going on. Oh, more books are available. So each time I've done a step, we're getting more chronicles. Interesting. I wonder why it won't let me teleport out of here. It feels like there's a bug or maybe an internet issue going on. Who knows? Can I fast travel now, sir? Now it'll let me. That was weird. It wasn't letting me fast travel from inside the cave, and it usually has. Who knows? Let's run around a second. He'll talk to me in a minute.
Tharn wants to speak to you. Go to the Vocal Guard Mages Guild. Quick, quick.
Wow. Go to the Vocal God Mages Guild. I will, but next time. which is going to be Thursday morning. Because that's the schedule for the Elder Scrolls Online stuff. Meantime, I'm going to go finish helping Chris. I'm going to help Chris finish prepare breakfast. I'm going to go to the park, do some exercises. I am going to be back in a few hours with the afternoon stream. We're going to be playing more Voyagers of Nera. And then tomorrow we're going to be playing Fallout 76 in the morning, followed by the Pillars of Eternity open beta for the turn-based game, assuming they have it available by that point, which they should. So I'll see everybody here in a few hours for the afternoon stream. Do not jump on my laptops, buddy. I'm glad I caught you. Get out of here. All right, see you guys later. Thanks for being here. As always, live on YouTube, Twitch, and Kick. Everything in between happens on YouTube, so get over there. Don't forget the Discord, the Patreon, all the socials. Thanks, Deeks. The Homestead channel, all that good stuff. Go watch Cutthroat Island. It's a great film, since we were talking about it today. See you guys next time.